Hello there, my beautiful God's disciples. I love you. I think of you all the time, and I'm trying my best to keep you safe and to keep this world safe. This morning, the bird people came, and they were especially loud, very happy. Good news and things I would like to hear and I would like to share with you, but the thing is, I let the sun tell you and let the bird people tell you, and I let whoever else can tell you, because what is the use of keep telling things and then they keep shifting because of the humans' karma changing all the time. So you can see today we have peace, tomorrow maybe not, because humans don't change much. Never mind. I'm talking mostly for you. You're the ones I can rely on to help me to keep the spiritual balance in this world to some extent, so that all the bad things, disasters, war don't get worse. Even if they get worse, they are still not as bad as it would have been without the spiritual practitioners' energy kind of diluting it. If not completely diluted, then some part of it. Okay, anyway, there's something I want to tell you. Like, for example, up to now, remember I told you that in our group we have like 60% good initiates, 40% not good, and some are still on the astral level or hell level, or even some zealous ghost standard. Actually, they are not true initiates. They are released from hell and sent in to cause suffering for the Master, to confuse and try to lead my disciples astray. But the karmic laden world allows it to manifest. See their ugly deeds, robbing actions, then you would know what they are inside and outside. You saw some of them already, exposed in recent years, using my name, my teaching, to get fame and profit. But that number has changed. For example, now we have 74% initiates who upgraded up to the good level of spiritual rank. These percentage and things are not just reported or observed by heaven, but also by the king of Mara. Yesterday morning, I was talking to the king of Mara to see how everything's going in this world. After all, he has something to say, because he's like the judge in this world, like the kind of court judge chief in this world. And he's never pandering around, like sometimes left, sometimes right. No, he's always correct. His judgment is never biased, no matter who you are. If you do wrong, he will record it and judge you or measure the judgment accordingly. I don't like this system, of course, but humans have chosen to come here to learn, to have fun, to improve, to test themselves. So that's how it is, and the majority failed. That's why we have such an undesirable, troublesome world as it is right now. Okay, you see, so we have more of the good, great disciples now, yeah? For example, I'm just reporting to you some things about us, which unfortunate others are not interested in anyway, so you listen, huh? I wish we could have like a gathering and retreat, and I can just tell you alone, but situations are not favorable in this direction now, so I just have to talk to you openly, okay? Through our Supreme Master television. So now I'm telling you that We have like, oh, I can't even read my note here. I noted it quickly in the darkness. 55% are on the saintly level, meaning the fourth level, and 19% are on the fifth level. So you're doing quite well. I'm proud of you. Of course, we could be higher. As the higher, the better. But never mind. You already are free forever. The ones who rise above the three worlds are free forever. Even just a little bit above the third level. And we're okay. And other schools altogether, 65% have reached sainthood. All the schools put together, 65% sainthood. Now, I'm not quite happy about it because we're not all up to the fourth level, at least. Not yet, but it's already better than nothing. Now, the total number of the saints in the world, meaning those above the third level, above the three worlds. The total number of the saints above the three worlds, including us, is 16% of the world population. 16% of the world population have reached sainthood above the third level. Total liberation, forever. Which is a record, as this world has never succeeded in reaching this number of saints before in the entire human's history up to date. And our group, from this 16% sainthood, our saints stand at 8%. Oh, that means half of the saints number in the world are in our group, even though we have a very, very meager number of disciples. So it's a quite, it's a quite happy number, hey? For all the saints in the world, we took 50% of it. That's something to be happy about. Huh? At least some good news instead of always this gloomy misery of the world situation. Of course, that number is not very big for my liking, but still considering this Dharma ending age and all this trouble in the world as well as all the temptation and difficulty in the world, many of you have reached sainthood, okay? Congratulations, and I love you for that. I love you anyway, no matter what. It's just that the karma law does not always allow me to approve of all the things that you do if you do not act according to God's will or are doing things that are harmful to our spiritual way of life or other people's way of life. Huh? Now, I talked to the king of Mara because many have reported to me about peace. So I asked him whether or not it is true, because since he has stepped back, as I have requested, he is no longer actively doing things in the world, but for just some kind of trial, some experience. I wanted to see whether or not humans alone could navigate their own karmic destination and whether or not they could stand up with their own inside spiritual power, whether or not they will remember God sincerely, profoundly, without the king of Mara's influence and judgment, meaning they take the karma, the consequences of karmic actions into their own hands. But I don't see much getting better either. Yeah. People are just getting less and less appreciative of God's blessing and grace and seem to put themselves into the path of either the wicked way or the low, lazy way without thinking about tomorrow. You can see it yourself with all these wars breaking out and all the unjustified fighting against each other, dragging the war down more, and then harming the population of the planet. humans alone, not to talk about animal, people, and other species. We are really shooting ourselves in the foot. So in that case, even though I know much like peace news and good news and all that, I don't even dare to always openly tell you because I know tomorrow it may offer you a different story, an opposite story. It's a sad thing, but we can only try our best. So I talked to the King of Mara, and he said, yeah, peace is really coming in. I say, yeah, but I don't see that much, not as much as my liking. But anyway, tell me, how could we win? How could we have peace then? So he said, because of love. Love won wars, and peace has a chance to reign in. So I said to the King of Mara, all right, you can continue to do your judgment in this world. You can continue to do whatever in your power to let people know that there are consequences according to their actions. Good deeds bring good consequences. Bad deeds bring bad consequences. And even though sometimes people don't see it immediately, it will come. In this world of physical existence and rules, no one can escape. Of course, you, my God's disciples, would tell me this and that you have a better life, you have miracles in your life, you feel protected. But you are the special ones who respect the karmic law and live your life accordingly. That's why.
Querida maestra y equipo de Supreme Master Elevation, escribo para agradecer a la maestra por haberme salvado la vida 2 veces desde que me inicié en el año 2005. La primera vez fue en el año 2007 y fue algo simplemente impresionante, pues la maestra pudo alterar el tiempo y el espacio. Yo iba en un coche, sentada en el asiento delantero. Al cruzar una intersección, la conductora de nuestro coche cruzó sin mirar hacia la derecha. Entonces vi que teníamos ya encima un todoterreno mucho más grande que nuestro coche. Estaba solo a un par de metros de distancia, venía rápido y ya era imposible que frenara a tiempo, pues nos habíamos atravesado en su camino e iba a impactar justo donde yo estaba sentada. Solo me dio tiempo a cerrar los ojos con fuerza. Supe que el golpe era inevitable y que iba a morir. Entonces sentí que por encima de mí se abría un túnel de luz y supe que iba a ser expulsada de mi cuerpo. En ese momento solo pensé estas palabras, que recordaré siempre. Maestra, que voy, y me quedé esperando el golpe inminente para ir al túnel de luz. Sin embargo, pasaron algunos segundos y no hubo ningún golpe. Extrañada, abrí los ojos y vi que, de forma totalmente inexplicable, estábamos aún en el mismo lugar de la carretera y el coche que unos segundos antes estaba a punto de chocar con nosotras, ahora estaba mucho más atrás. Había retrocedido en lugar de avanzar, lo cual era completamente imposible. En ese momento supe que la maestra había alterado el tiempo y el espacio para darnos la oportunidad de cruzar la carretera sin tener un accidente. La segunda vez que la maestra salvó mi vida ha sido más recientemente, el 29 de octubre de 2024, en la Riada de Valencia, España. Solo con la ayuda de la maestra pudimos salir de casa antes de que se inundara por completo, mi marido, también iniciado, nuestras 6 personas gatos y yo. Después de eso, la maestra nos ha estado cuidando, ayudándonos a través de muchas personas buenas. No tengo palabras, amada maestra, para expresar mi gratitud, mi admiración y mi amor por ti. Gracias por estar siempre a nuestro lado, protegiéndonos y guiándonos. Te queremos mucho. Con humildad e infinita gratitud, tu discípula Laia y mi familia de Valencia, España.
Con xin cảm tạ sư phụ vì đã hết lòng yêu thương, chăm sóc và dạy dỗ một đệ tử tệ như con. Trước đây, con đã từng hoài nghi sư phụ, cố chấp vào những điều được cho là đúng mà không tin tưởng hoàn toàn vào giáo lý của sư phụ. Nhưng từ lúc con còn nhỏ giờ, sư phụ đã cứu con thoát chết vô số lần. 3 lần ấn tượng nhất là Một lần, con bị người say rượu chạy đâm phải. Mọi người kể, con bị hất tung lên trời rồi rớt xuống. Nhưng con chỉ thấy một màn trắng xóa và có gì đó mềm mại ôm lấy con khi tỉnh lại. Xe đạp con đã bị hư hại nặng mà con không hề hấn gì. Lần khác, con lại bị một người chạy xe máy với tốc độ cao tầm 80 đến 90 km/h đâm phải, nhưng con chỉ chạy xước sơ sơ và xe đạp bị hư nhẹ. Lần khác, con đang chạy xe máy với tốc độ cao 90 đến 100 km/h, sắp đến khúc cua thì mắt con bị khăn ống đeo ở cổ hất lên che mắt trong vòng 1 đến 2 phút. Lúc thấy lại tầm nhìn, con phát hiện mình đang ở tại chỗ lúc trước khi mình bị khăn che mắt. Tốc độ xe máy vẫn đang là 90 km/h. Con lập tức hạ tốc độ và niệm hồng danh. Kể từ năm 2019 đã xảy ra 3 cơn đại dịch Covid bùng phát, con mới cảm nhận sâu sắc được làm đệ tử của sư phụ hạnh phúc ra sao. Mặc dù bên ngoài rất hỗn loạn, nhưng gia đình con rất bình an và không có chuyện gì xảy ra. Chỉ cần chúng con tin tưởng sư phụ, ăn thuần chay, giữ ngũ giới, thiền định đúng tỷ lệ, làm theo giáo lý và những điều sư phụ căn dặn, thì sư phụ mãi mãi ở bên chúng con cho đến tận cùng thế giới. Như bài hát I will forever love you, dù trước khi chết hay sau khi chết, ở địa cầu hay thiên đàng hay bất kỳ thế giới nào khác đi nữa. Vì thế, đồng tu chúng ta đừng nên sợ hãi tương lai sắp tới, mà hãy cố gắng nỗ lực tu hành, sám hối những điều mình chưa làm tốt và cảm tạ Thượng Đế toàn năng cùng với sư phụ mỗi ngày. Kính chúc sư phụ và nhân loại chiến thắng, huy hoàng từ Âu Lạc hay Việt Nam, etc.
And you are protected, definitely. But that is because the master power is helping and paying. But it cannot always pay the total sum, and not the big, the bad ones. So you still need to live according to God's commandments. The Buddha's 5 precepts, okay, huh? And we even have the Mara's rules. I'll read them to you later.